Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase. Alrighty, everybody, so I'm going to assume that tomorrow's Friday content drop is going to be a crazy thing, and here's how you can prepare for it and just ship off a bunch of things so that you're not holding the bag over the Christmas weekend. So if you guys are excited, the like button down below. If this helps you at all, leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and let me know what kind of XP level you guys are at. Have you gotten all the way up to Allen Iverson, or you're like myself, still slacking a little bit back there at level 36, waiting for some most likely Christmas, XP just to move your way up. So anyway, now the reason that we're gonna assume that there's probably gonna be a pretty decently big drop for Christmas is because, I mean, let's be honest, this Hoopmas kind of thing right here has just kind of been trash. I mean, I've actually gotten really lucky with it. But it just hasn't really been amazing. I mean, I've done one consumable, the 50 tokens, and the Hall of Fame badge. So, but in general, it's been kind of an L. And then, after not really having any content that was too crazy throughout the entire season, we then ended up getting Signature Series 3, which was actually pretty damn decent. I mean, we got Kobe Bryant and Magic Johnson in the same damn day, which was kind of crazy. So, yeah, we've had a decent break, but then we just keep getting a whole lot of nothing, which means, they're probably going to try to drop something pretty big for Christmas because Hoopmas in general has been kind of lame, so I'm going to assume that tomorrow is probably going to be pretty crazy. It's Christmas Eve, we'll have to see what happens, but in saying that, there's a lot of steps that I think you probably should be taking in order to prepare for it, and just make sure that you're having the best time possible, and that is, first off, make sure you are just getting out from under any cards that are going for a lot of MT. If I had to guess, we might be even seeing like a pink demo LeBron or something like that, because it's been a while since we've seen a LeBron card. We've seen a lot of the bigger stars, get cards. Giannis has got one, KD's got one, pink diamond, Steph Curry's got one, James Harden has even gotten a diamond. LeBron got his diamond, and that's literally all we've seen. Even Kobe got a new one. So we're kind of leaning towards LeBron, maybe even a Kawhi, something like that. So what I actually recently did, you can see my MTs back up a little bit from what it was. I shipped off my Magic Johnson because I picked up Lillard. So I sold Magic Johnson, took some of that extra MT, bought clamps for Lillard, and threw it on Lillard. That way I have, a decent substitute point guard for this Magic Johnson. Just got out from under that, so I wasn't, holding onto the bag too much. I've also gone to my auctions, and I've thrown my Klay Thompson up just because he's going for a bit of MT. So if you have any cards that are going for a little bit, I would definitely ship them out. Now, Klay Thompson is one I'm a little iffy on because he's probably only going to go for like 150, 180K, which is right about what I picked them up for. But, it is what it is. I would suspect a lot of these higher-end cards like Klay Thompson that are just teetering slightly above 100K might go below 100K, especially on the day that they drop. So I might even be able to pick them up later on for cheaper, depending on what's going on. But other guys, I think almost everybody, especially if you go to LeBron or Kawhi, I think most other forwards are really going to drop in price. But there are certain cards that I think are probably going to hold their value pretty consistently. And one of the only ones that I'm super confident on is Kobe Bryant. I think if you're holding on to this NBA 75 Kobe Bryant, especially if you have one of these like 23 Hall of Fame badge ones that are just fully juiced up, I think you'll be okay on this Kobe Bryant holding it consistently above 1 million MT, no matter what we really get on Friday's content drop. To be honest, I think it'll be perfectly fine. I mean, look at all these ones with 24 badges. It is crazy. But, other guys, I honestly feel like, ego masked, Kevin Durant probably going to drop in price, maybe even go below 100K. So I would get out from under that right now. Make sure you get whatever MT you can. If you really have almost any of the top cards, I would just get out from under them. Ray Allen, especially the NBA 75, I don't know if I'd hold on to him too much, but there is also the, I guess, thing is if you actually check any of these NBA 75, you can see we have 2 left in 2010, 2 left in 2000s, 2 left in 1990s, 2 left in the 80s, and 2 left in the 70s, as well as 2 left in the 60s, which means I think by the end of the season, we'll actually end up getting these, completed. We can see what we're locking in for, which is kind of cool, but I would say in general, I would probably just get out from under these because they're just consistently losing value right now, and then maybe in a week or so, you can pick some of these back up and try to flip them for more MT once they lock in. But yeah, just the general idea, sell the cards you guys have in your lineup that for going for a lot, especially anything that's, 200K plus, unless his name's Kobe Bryant. I really don't think that it's going to be holding too much value, and you can just make it work for like the next day, 24 hours, or just not play too much, make sure you're fine. Like, I still have a very capable team, so yeah, I'm not really going to be missing the fact that I'm selling, Magic Johnson and Klay Thompson and just getting out from under them, so just make sure we're good. The other thing that you want to do is if you have any Hall of Fame badges or you have the ability to get any Hall of Fame badges, I would highly recommend doing that. I threw mine on, Magic and stuff like that to, give them a little extra MT when I sold mine. But if you have any extra Hall of Fame badges, would definitely be a nice time to, keep them, not really, use them too much and save them for a potential LeBron, because, I mean, as you could imagine, if you have a lot of Hall of Fame badges, you can pick up LeBron James and you can throw all those badges on there, fully badge him up. He's going to be going for quite a bit of MT. Now, if you haven't actually done a lot of the challenges, there are some Hall of Fame badges you can go ahead and get yourself for, like the Steph Curry Spotlight. If you haven't finished this, once you finish it, you can get a Hall of Fame Chef badge right at the end there, which, yeah, it's pretty nice. Also, if you haven't got your present yet, do your best, to get your daily login and get that present, to get that random Hall of Fame badge. I think there's, in this activity over here, you can get that post-score badge, which is a possibility for a Hall of Fame badge. This Damian Lillard Signature Challenge will give you a reward badge, a reward pack, which I think includes one Hall of Fame badge as well. Yeah, a Hoff badge, Adidas colorway, and a Ruby Coach card of Damian Lillard, which is kind of cool. So if you go ahead and do those, you can get a little bit of MT, which can be pretty nice, and also get those badges. If you're close to finishing off some of these dominations, like right there, you get 3 Hall of Fame badges. Right here in the homecoming, you also will get 3 Hall of Fame badges. So if you're near either of those, you can finish those off and get those badges and save them up nice and easy for the content drop. And the other thing in badges is you're going to want to make sure you just go through Snipe, pick up some badges that you don't already have, double up on some ones that you think could be helpful. Like for an example, if we do get a LeBron or a Kawhi Leonard, blinders might be a badge that they don't really have. So picking up a few blinders badges here and there might be nice. If you can get some snipes on quick first step, clamps, sniper, really good badges to have that a lot of people don't have, or especially sniper is just ones that's consistently forgotten about. Also intercept, a really good one to have. Like if I check out this quick first step price, it's actually gone down quite a bit, to be honest. But just pick up a lot of these badges, throw them in, do the thing. Like what I usually do for my badges, I just go over to consumables, switch it to badges, I'll switch it to minimum 250 and then go up to 1000 on this maximum, and I'll just kind of like scroll through each of these badges at the tiers and just pick them up, try to find some nice ones that are going for a little bit of MT. And generally, if you're going into the badge section and you switch this to all, if you see anything like below 400, usually is a pretty good price to pick it up at, just because they'll probably end up going for more. Unless we're talking about like special delivery or fearless finisher, those usually don't go up too much. Dream shake sometimes can be kind of nice depending on what you're doing, but you never really know. But in general, I would say, especially if you just do this, move up the buyout and just pick up any badges that you don't already have for pretty cheap, just to make sure you have options to sell. Because let's be honest, if LeBron drops, let's say with a silver green machine instead of gold, and people need to now buy the gold, all of these ones that are going for 500 are instantly going to be picked up. Its price is going to shoot up, and it's going to be crazy expensive. Like, for example, a lot of people want an interceptor for Kobe Bryant and for Magic Johnson. So the silver interceptor and bronze interceptor on the day of the Signature Series 3 dropping last week both went up to like 10K at the minimum, which is just absolutely insane. It can really be a great time. Other things, like if you switch off and check out diamond contracts, really can be going for a lot of MT out there. Or if you can find some of those like 20 stacks people throw up, really nice. But yeah, if you have any diamond contracts, or you're looking to pick up some diamond contracts, obviously the day before the packs drop is a better time to pick up the diamond contracts than the day that the packs drop, because when the day the packs drop, people know that they're going to need certain diamond contracts for some of these players. So if you guys don't have any, you need to pick some up. Boom, right here's where you're going for it. I think you can see the lowest we've seen is like 18K, but sometimes you can get them for like as low as 15. So go ahead, look for those. You can have an absolutely beautiful time going out there, or you can scroll through and try to find one of these stacks like this for a decent bit, which kind of nice. That's 20 sets of 5 contracts, which is pretty damn nice to throw those on there. And same thing goes with the diamond shoe boost and diamond shoe colorways. Always going to be pretty nice. If you don't have certain ones, that you can always fill those up. Converse especially is a really rare one. If we get any Converse guys like Magic, those shoes aren't too cheap. Or you can go for the diamond shoe boost. You can look for 3-point perimeter defense, steal. Those usually go for a lot. Driving dunk, ball handle. Those ones are all pretty nice. Especially speed and speed ball. Those ones are, I think, going for the most right now, which is kind of cool. 3 points actually lost it a little bit. But a lot of these badges are things that really could help. Yeah, you can see the speed ball, decently expensive. Just picking up and just having it in your arsenal just in case you need it, because you can always pick up LeBron, throw on some badges, throw on some shoes, and just do your kind of thing, and have at least a good time with it and just have some fun. Again, we don't 100% know what is going to be happening in this content. We could just see some hints in the coming hours from my team, which I think would be pretty cool to see, honestly. I hope that we get something good tomorrow, and I was assuming that we do. So far throughout Hoopmas, it seems like they haven't really done too much, so I'm assuming they're all going to drop it just at once and give us something to do, which I think is going to be pretty fun, and we can just kind of see how it goes. So I would prepare for this by just picking up a bunch of badges, diamond contracts, diamond boosts, selling a lot of your good cards, because I think even if we don't get a big drop, tomorrow and we get it next week, I think we'll all be okay, just running with some, more budget lineups, at least for a little while, and just stacking up that MT, because it never hurts to have a bunch of MT just in your back pocket. So, let me know if you guys are checking out any of these tips, and if you are, let me know down in the comments, as well as what XP level you guys are. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and like the video if you did enjoy. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.